Week 1 is officially in the books. And as a Jets fan, I weep. Because once again, half our team is injured.
There is no hope in this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Bears fans, we're also like, okay, we're just counting down the days until Justin Fields finally starts. Anytime now.
Until he can
any day now.
Until he can remove the 2 from quarterback and replace it with a 1.
Yeah. Anyway, greetings everyone. I'm the voice of reason. Joining me once again is Nikki V and Kanako. It is time to talk about week 2, but first, what a week 1.
Crazy.
This was just an amazing week 1 with all the games that were played this past week. We had 2 overtime games. Cincinnati, Minnesota, and the Monday night game between the Ravens and the Raiders. Some surprising upsets. Who would have thought that Texans still had some fight in them? Also,
Tyrod Taylor got offended hearing all of the 0-17 talks.
Sorry, Tyrod.
The Dolphins.
This is the man.
This is the East.
Yeah.
What world are we in? Did we go back to the 90s?
Tyrod Taylor is the man who ended the Bills' playoff drought. We really need to start putting more respect on his name.
That's true.
Nah.
Speaking of the Bills, what the hell happened to their defense?
Yeah, I thought they were supposed to be good.
Yeah.
Let's see what else happened that week? The NFC and AFC West are really, really good. All of them are starting out 1-0.
Yes, it feels weird.
And
actually, it doesn't really, because both of those divisions are stacked, and we kind of already knew they were going to be stacked.
But even so, I think most of us were kind of sleeping on both the Broncos as well as the Raiders, and well, I didn't know they actually did pretty good.
The Broncos played the Giants.
Well,
so
yeah, I mean,
great on a curve.
Let's also not talk about the NFC North.
All of you are 0-1. That is sad.
At least
we are the new NFC East.
At least I can say my Bears did not lose as bad as the Packers.
True.
Fucking yikes.
Speaking of which, let's talk about our winners and losers for week 1. My pick for the winner for week one, the Arizona Cardinals defeating the Tennessee Titans by a score of 30. What was the score? 38-13. Damn. Just looking at the stats, Kyler Murray four passing touchdowns, 289 and 1 rushing touchdown. Chandler Jones 5 sacks on opening day.
Dude, Chandler Jones is so constantly slept on. He is in the top 2 or 3 best pass rushers of our generation.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Any other major winners for this week?
Considering that New Orleans is currently, under 2 feet of water and playing out of the AEW stadium, gotta give some love to the Saints. They just have, we can talk about how the Packers just basically doo-dooed themselves, but man, 38-3 over a Super Bowl contender that we thought was the Packers.
Depending on how they do this week, I'm holding my judgment on whether they are going to go full hurricane mode again. If
from a repeat of 2005.
Yeah, I'm ever so slightly worried that that's going to happen again.
Nah. We'll see. I'm trying to think of another winner this week. Okay, individual. Sam Darnold, getting the revenge game against the Jets. 278 yards, 1 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. Yeah, he looked good in the first half, minus the fumble to Christian McCaffrey on the goal line. That was funny.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about the losers. Let's do the obvious. Green Bay Packers. What the hell happened?
Now, to the conspiracy theorists out there, Aaron Rodgers isn't the kind of person to fucking tank.
No.
Can we all agree on that?
I don't know. I was...
Oh, but it's a fun narrative.
Yeah. I mean, I was listening
It's
to...
fun fucking narrative, but...
Yeah, I was listening... How was I listening to this morning? It was either KJM or Barton Hahn, either during work or on the way back, that there's possibly the conspiracy that he might be doing this on purpose, plus the fact that he also threw Matt LaFleur under the bus for the play calling, and he just went along with it. I mean, that's one thing, but what happened? But also, the Packers defense just kind of let Jameis get away with, what was it I said? 5 touchdowns, less than 200 yards, and 0 interceptions.
How do you not get a turnover out of Jameis? Like, he gives them away like free samples at Kroger.
Yeah, that not good. Okay. Other losers this week. I'm gonna say the Browns defense. Like, this is supposed to be one of the most overall all-around teams going and possible Super Bowl contenders, and they kind of browned. They kind of browned out in the second half.
Steelers. We can't forget the Steelers. Jesus fucking Christ. You won that
The
by...
Steelers are kind of both winners and losers. Because, yes, they just beat the Bills, and, like, they...
Bills, and they only barely won.
Yeah, thanks to their defense, because their offense, like, Ben, I think only got, like, 198 yards and 1 touchdown. Najee Harris barely got any yards rushing.
Yes,
which is weird consider... Go ahead.
I was about to bring up their rookie, their first overall draft pick.
Considering he got every snap at running back, that's like... He looked not good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Also, the Giants, just to throw another team under the bus, like the Giants, I know that we don't have any expectations for them, but my God, they need to, like, completely scorch their team and, like, start over next year. Like, luckily they'll have 2 first-round picks next year, their own and the Bears's, but, like...
Don't fucking remind me.
You got Justin...
Hey, we got our quarterback of the future.
You guys got Justin Fields. Be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, just a little side note.
I'm holding my Just a
little side note, every rookie quarterback that was taken in the first round did get their first touchdown.
Oh.
Yep. Lawrence got 3s. Wilson got 2. Fields got the rushing touchdown. Mac Jones, I think, got a passing touchdown. And Lance got a passing touchdown.
Yay.
All right. So
the future looks bright for every rookie quarterback.
Let's just hope Zach Wilson doesn't get killed. Anyway, let's move on to the the picks this week. Starting off, Thursday night game, Giants visiting the Washington football team at FedEx Field. Hopefully sewage free.
I heard that it wasn't actually sewage. It was just like a thing that collects rainwater up on the roof of it that just a line broke. So it wasn't poop. It wasn't poop.
Okay.
Oh no, all the poop will be on the field.
Oof.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick is out for 6 to 8 weeks.
He broke.
I mean,
yet I still have more hope with Washington winning than I do the Giants. Does that say about the Giants?
It says that their quarterback is worse, and I have more faith in Taylor Heineke.
Yeah, Taylor Heineke's all right. Like, he nearly beat the Bucs in the playoffs. Well, I say he, but, like, you know what I mean. Like
the team.
Like, that team led by Taylor Heineke nearly beat the Bucs in the playoffs. Like, you can't knock that.
Plus, did you guys saw the weird catch that McLaurin made?
That was nuts.
Yeah,
it was quite Quite good.
Yeah, and I think it was Lockett made a similar catch. Yeah, during the Colts Seahawks game. But as for this game,
people sleep on.
Yeah,
like, people sleep on scary Terry McLaurin, but like, dude's a top 10 wide receiver in this league.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we're all. Are we all in on the Giants for this one? Sorry, the football team.
Yeah, football team. I was like, Giants?
Sorry.
No?
Yeah, I'm taking the Washington Redskins.
Washington Redskins.
I'm taking the let's see, the Washington Swamp Monsters.
Swamp Monsters. Oh, yeah, right, DC. Duh. All right.
There we go. You got there eventually.
Okay. Next, Sunday 1 p.m. game. Raiders versus the Steelers.
I think that the assumptions about the Steelers' demise have been greatly over-exaggerated.
Same here. I mean, sure, I'm gonna laugh, but I'm gonna pick them, but I would laugh my ass off if they absolutely collapsed.
TJ Watt got paid and proved his worth last Sunday.
He's playing like the best. He's playing like the best defensive player in the league.
He's going to win Defensive Player of the Year if he keeps this up.
Healthy.
Oh yeah. As for the Raiders, they got lucky. I'm just gonna say they got lucky.
Oh boy, they.
Just looking at the infamous infamous interception that the one guy didn't realize that he caught. I think
I'm gonna point out that the Raiders got incredibly lucky for just to make it to overtime, and then the reason they won in overtime is because they got lucky on the coin flip.
Yeah, maybe so. But like, it's a team from Las Vegas. They should be lucky.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking the luck runs out when they come to the Still City. I got the Steelers.
I'm actually going to go with the Raiders on this.
Oh.
Like, yeah, somebody's got to. Like, a lot of. Looking at our script here, a lot of the teams that y'all have are kind of similar. So I'm going to change things up a little, playa.
All right, Teddy.
Like,
What are you gonna do? Send in the.
I like the Raiders. Or I like Derek Carr. The receivers are pretty darn good. They have a really good offense. All right, if they can put up 33 on that Ravens defense, they're a pretty darn good offense. Mm-hmm. So I think it's going to be close, but I'll go with the Raiders in a bit of an upset. 2-0.
All right.
Oh yeah, I also think it's going to be a close game, but Steelers.
All right, next.
Can't bet against any Western Division, like, because Jesus.
Mm-hmm. All right, next.
8-0.
Next, 49ers Eagles. I'll say it, Eagles actually played really well. I think what I've heard, I think it was from Dan Orlovsky. I think it was saying that watch the Jalen Hurts Devontae Smith connection, because that's going to be very dangerous to secondaries.
The Eagles finally got a good receiver.
Yeah.
Like, the last good receiver they had was, like, maybe Deshaun Jackson. And go back further, maybe T.O.?
Possibly. The one thing I'm only concerned about the 49ers is their captain got in. Their basically defensive leader got injured, which is kind of why the Lions came back in the fourth quarter. So
Raheem Mostert?
No. Their cornerback.
Okay.
the Lions aren't as good as their score last game, like week 1, would let you believe.
Yeah, but like this is the thing with the Niners. They are a very good team on paper until they just start dropping like flies.
Yeah.
I don't know who's running their medical department, but they need to be sacked.
But in any case, I still think that the 49ers will hold up against the Eagles. It all depends on how that front seven can pressure Jalen Hurts. So again, maybe it was just because the Eagles had a weak opponent, but I'm going the Niners.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Niners as well. Like, I'm not quite ready to jump on the Jalen Hurts bandwagon. Granted, he's my quarterback on my fantasy team, and yeah, but like I just don't know if the team as a whole is going to be good enough to like beat consistently good teams consistently often. So
Right.
I'm gonna take the Niners, but expect this one to be close too.
Okay. And Kanako?
49ers as well. Go Hurricane Power.
Alrighty. Next, this is good. This is an odd one. Texans Browns, but the Texans are the team that's 1-0.
Well, to be fair, again, the Texans beat the Jaguars and the Browns lost to the Chiefs.
Mhm.
So it's a bad 1-0 versus a good 0-1.
Yeah, that's true.
And honestly, the Browns did nearly win.
Yeah.
They made
Plus,
mistakes.
Browns on opening day is like Browns in like 2016.
When was the last time that the Browns won opening day? Because I know they have like
17 straight. It's been 17 straight opening days where they haven't won. 16 losses and a tie.
Wow. All right.
Oof.
So that would mean 2004? That sounds right. 2004.
Alrighty.
You might want to redo that.
2005.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
We're in 2021 now.
I know, but like 17 years ago would be 2004. I'm looking this up.
Well, while you do that, hopefully the Browns show up because I don't think JOK or Newsom were in the game. Because I was looking at their stats. I didn't see Koromoa or Newsom get any tackles or passes thrown to them.
It was 2004. Eat me.
No.
Anyway, hopefully the Browns show up in this one. I'm going Cleveland.
Yeah, same.
Duh, Browns.
All right. Next, Broncos Jaguars. This is another easy opponent for Denver. Because as much
Denver
as
go brr.
yeah, because again, even though like Trevor Lawrence threw 3 touchdowns, he also threw 3 interceptions, and I have very little faith that that Lawrence can outgun Patrick Surtain.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun. Like, Trevor Lawrence going up against that defense is going to be real interesting. But it's kind of weird. Like, Trevor Lawrence never lost a game in high school, never lost a game in college. He's about to make up for that.
Well, never lost a game in the college regular season.
Sure, yeah. College regular season, correct.
Right. So,
But, like,
yeah,
I don't think he has to worry about going to the postseason with these Jaguars.
Not yet, anyway. So
I said these.
Yeah, this one's the easy one. I'm going Broncos.
Yeah.
Broncos, but I think that, like, Trevor Lawrence is good. Like, we saw he scored or had 3 touchdowns in the Texans game. Like, I think that he can get there. Like, I think it's not going to be too long before this Jaguars team starts winning a few games, but like it's gonna be rough.
Yeah. All right, next Saints Panthers. This is an interesting one because I think people are sleeping on the Panthers defense.
They do have a pretty darn good defense.
Are you just saying this because you lost to the Panthers?
Partially, but well,
I mean, they got
okay. Keep in mind we have no. Well, keep in mind we have no O-line, because Becton's hurt, and and people have to switch around. But besides that, don't sleep on them. I think they might be an underrated team, one of those sleeper teams to like shake up our playoff predictions.
Might be true, but they're also in like a division that has the Bucs and the Saints in it, so they got to play them 4 times. So that's gonna be rough.
No, I'm gonna have to disagree. The Saints are doing Saints work.
Like they're in full like what? How do I put this? They're in full win it for the city mode.
Yeah.
So, taking the Saints.
I'm taking the Panthers. I'm being a Maverick now.
And obviously Saints as well.
All right. Next, Rams Colts.
Rams go brrr!
I think Matthew Stafford.
Is that what Rams do?
Yeah.
Yeah, they go brrr.
Yeah, I think Matthew Stafford proved that he still got it, and he actually has a team that he can work with.
Yeah, like, man, we need to really start looking at the Lions more like poorly after seeing like, okay, the Lions they had that just on their roster. All they needed to do was put some people around him. For a while there, they had Matt Stafford and fucking Megatron.
Yeah, he even had Kenny Galladay and Marvin Jones, and yeah, they just basically got rid of them.
It's almost as if Lions are run by a bunch of incompetent idiots.
Yeah, it's like that. Like, I heard someone say, probably Utri or something on Twitter, that they just need to dissolve the Lions and bring them back in 10 years as a expansion team.
Go full Browns.
Go full Browns. Granted, it took 20 years for the Browns to become good after they were an expansion team, but they're not getting good anytime soon, so second.
As for the Colts, oof. I like last year. I thought the Colts defense was like one of the best Ds, and they got undressed by the Seahawks.
Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm.
And the Seahawks aren't that amazing. They're good. They're a contender, but.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe my early prediction of Carson Wentz like comeback player of the year was a touch misguided.
A touch.
Yeah. Colts are losing this one by a lot.
This is what listening to Dan Orlovsky will do to you.
Yeah.
He's a big Carson Wentz guy.
I could tell.
Never trust the guy who runs out the back of his own end zone. Never do it.
All right. Next, probably the game of the 1 o'clock hour. Bills Dolphins.
This should be fine.
Now, hear me out. I think Dolphins are going to be a giant killer of the season.
Ah.
I mean, if Tua turns out to be as good as advertised, then yeah, you might be right on that. Like, because the rest of the team around him is pretty damn good, and they drafted him a new number 1 receiver in Jalen Waddle.
Yep. Plus Fuller is
Waddle or Waddell?
Yep. Waddle. And
like a penguin.
Yeah. Waddle. Also, I think Fuller. Will Fuller comes back this week. Because I remember he was suspended.
And they still have.
Yeah, because he was suspended for week 1 for something. I think PEDs, maybe.
And they still have the perpetually underrated Devontae Parker.
Right.
Like, that whole offense, especially in the passing side of things, is fucking stacked.
Yep, and not to mention Miles Gaskin in the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't convinced either of you to go for the Dolphins, have I?
Good team. That being said, I'm still taking the Bills. Like,
Okay.
I'm not ready to write them off just yet, because like we were talking about this team as a Super Bowl contender like not long ago.
As I said, giant killer.
Right. Like, I'm willing to write off their week 1 game. They were facing like maybe the best defensive player in the league. An always really good defense in Pittsburgh. So I'm gonna say the Bills, but like I'm ready to be proven wrong.
I'm also going with the Bills. I think this is the game against the Steelers is their wake up call. So they need to get their act together and absolutely demolish the Dolphins in Hard Rock.
See, I'm saying the exact opposite, where this will be their wake up call. We lost to the fucking Dolphins, and then they go on a, 8-game winning streak, and then win, loss.
Okay, let's get it over with. Patriots, Jets.
Your team is fucked. The football gods must really hate the Jets for some reason. I do not know why.
I have no clue. Like, honestly, my guess is that Joe Namath is close to death, so they're just like piling on all the worst things that happen to the Jets before the devil takes his soul.
Carl Lawson, Vinny Curry, LaMarcus Joyner, Gerard Davis, Blake Cashman, Mekhi Becton, Braden Mann.
That's their freaking punter. And he was a really good punter. Like, he should have gone to the Pro Bowl, but no.
All gone. Y'all fucked.
Jesus.
Y'all big fucked.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, we're trying out a couple people. I know we signed 2 people today. Well, as of the time of this recording, we signed B.J. Goodson and Thomas and punter Thomas Morstead. So,
hey, he was with the Saints for a while.
Yeah. Yep.
Isn't he the one that's like fucking jacked?
Yep. Got the full beard and the really long hair.
Excellent. Y'all be in good hands.
Well, hopefully he doesn't pull a calf muscle.
I mean, considering that it's the Jets, he's going to get a lot of work.
Jeez. Well, the one positive I take away from the Jets game, that never happened in the Gase era, adjusting at halftime. Because after halftime, because the what was it? I know the Jets went. Wilson went from having like a 20-something, like a 30-something passer rating to finishing off with like a 62.7 passer rating. No, 83 point. No, what was it? Like 80 something he finished off with. By getting the 2 touchdowns and the extra yardage. But yeah, if I worry, because we need desperate help on that offensive line badly. I mean, I'm glad we got some extra defensive help with Goodson, and we're also trying out Avery Williamson this week. And while that's good, we need a complete overhaul in that offensive line. I want to keep Becton if he's healthy. I like to keep Fant and Elijah Vera Tucker, but fix that inside right side, because McGovern and Van Routen are terrible.
Remember when when some of us said, "Oh, the Jets will do decent this season"?
Who said that?
Voice.
I plead the fifth. Anyway, I'm taking the Patriots.
That must kill you to say.
Kills me to say it too. I don't like the Patriots.
Honestly, like, not as down on them as I used to be, because I know they aren't going to be, Super Bowl contenders this year. They're probably going to be really good considering all the money they spent in the offseason, but, like, I don't think that they're going to be quite that as big as they were last year, or as they were in the Evil Empire era. So I'm fine with them now.
Whatever. Anyway, let's get to your guys' game. Bears Bengals.
Yes.
And now it's your turn to dunk on us.
About that.
So, how long is it going to be until Justin Fields actually plays an entire game?
Entirely too long.
I think we'll play half a game this week, and we'll win just.
Oh, gee.
I'm also going to go along with a certain professional wrestler and say mid.
Mid-season?
No.
Mid? Like everything else in that shithole of a city, Cincinnati?
Yes.
I don't know.
Watch
Joe Burrow's
AEW.
great.
MJF is fucking hilarious.
He's really good. He's really good. And I honestly can't wait to see the program he's going to have with Brian Pillman Jr., but still, yikes. He's
I agree
like,
with
if Brian Pillman Jr., I know we're kind of going off on AEW stuff, but hey, we forgot to talk about All Out, so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I got sick.
Cliff Notes version, shit was hype.
There you
But
go.
like, if Brian Pillman Jr. doesn't bring his A+ game on the mic, he's gonna get fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
Like, remember what happened when The Rock got into a promo battle with Billy Gunn?
Bob?
My name's Billy!
Well, your mic didn't.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't yell.
You ate. It sounded like you ate your mic.
Gosh. My question is can the Bears defense recover from this? Because this is another one of those college tandems that I think Alan Hahn was talking about earlier. That the winners and regarding winners and losers is that the college tandem of Burrow to Chase, and holy crap, he's actually catching passes now.
Hey.
Like, so it got that preseason rust off him. Is going to be dangerous. Plus, you also have T. Higgins and also Joe Mixon is actually running. And hey, maybe they'll actually prove something. Maybe the last year was just a wake up call to hey, maybe let's get our shit together.
Personally, I believe that until the Bears bench Andy Dalton, they are not winning any games. Like, Andy Dalton is what you do if you feel like you're secure enough in your job that you can coast for a bit, except they aren't. Like, nobody in the Bears organization has job security right now.
No.
Like, I don't know what the hell they're thinking. Like, Matt Nagy is basically coaching for his job at this point.
Right.
So, like, why is he not going with the better option? Like, or at least seeing if he's the better option.
Which is why I think the Bears win this game.
Yeah.
I haven't heard, like...
Midway through the game, the Bears has flipped the switch, and the Bears win.
I don't know. I still think they're going to hesitate. I'm going for the upset. I'm picking the Bengals over the Bears at Soldier Field.
I mean,
I don't even know if you can call it an upset.
I mean, either way, I think it's either Bengals are going to roll over them, or Bears are going to just barely win. I'm going with the just barely wins option.
All right. Nikki?
2.5. I'm taking the Bengals.
All right. Okay.
Like, until the Bears put in Justin Fields at quarterback, I don't feel anything towards that offense besides the fact that David Montgomery is fucking legit.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next, start with the 4:00 games. At 4:05, Falcons taking on the Bucks. How bad is this going to be a blowout?
Bad. Like, oh boy, the Falcons are shit.
Oh, like I had high hopes for Kyle Pitts. Maybe I thought he was going to be like the rookie, offensive rookie of the year. No, oh my,
No.
he got stopped. Like I think he only got like 45 yards.
Like, this is why I don't care how good he is. This is why you don't draft a tight end with a top 5 pick.
Yep.
You can find great tight ends anywhere. Like Gronkowski, 3rd round pick. Kittle, 5th round pick. Kelsey, 3rd round pick. Got any more you want to name off?
Geez, Shannon Sharp, 7th round.
7th round. Tony
Yeah.
Gonzalez, undrafted. Antonio Gates, undrafted.
Undrafted.
Wait, was Tony Gonzalez undrafted? I don't think he was.
No, Gates was though.
Yeah.
The point is, tight end isn't hard to find.
Yeah, you don't need to invest a top 5 pick in on.
And unless you've seen something that you can go, wait a minute, he's in
Oh
tight
god,
end.
never mind. I was wrong about Tony Gonzalez. He was the 7th or the 13th overall pick in '97.
Okay,
Pick
well,
it.
well
Never mind
he wasn't
on
top
that.
5 though.
Not top 5, exactly.
So here's the thing about tight end. The only reason you would take someone that high is if you've watched them and gone, wait a minute,
Yeah, he's transcendent. Which,
either he's
granted, Kyle Pitt.
either he's transcended or he can play a different role and no one's noticed.
Yeah,
which
like
is-
if he could play it as like an outside receiver like Jimmy Graham could. Still undrafted.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So everyone's taking the Bucks.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I got to see what the line is on this game because I'm pretty sure that the Bucks are gonna cover. Like
It's probably like
cover
9.
what exactly? Exactly.
It's probably like 9.5 or something like that.
I'm going with 11. Let's see here. Ah, shit. That's not it. DraftKings. Help.
Well, while you do that,
Bucks. Bucks minus 13.
oh my god, wow, I was way off.
So
Good.
right now
Bucks. Falcons.
on multiple sites, Tampa is either no, that's the spread line.
I might be getting a new job as a like sports betting just got legalized in Louisiana, and I'm interviewing for the sports booking supervisor job at my casino.
Ooh, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun
All right.
I'm currently
get it.
I'm currently in the middle of a move. I can't look for a job.
Ugh. Sorry
Oh.
about that.
That sucks.
Anyway, next.
Interstate moving is fucking hard, especially during a
Mhm.
pandemic.
Yeah, and also during a housing crisis, from what I understand.
Yes. Luckily, I'm living with parents for a little while.
All
so.
right. Anyway, next, let's talk about the Vikings and the Cardinals.
The Vikings are exactly who I thought they were. A
Yeah.
team that gets bopped by the Bengals.
Yeah, this is going to be one of the again another one of those Cardinals defense is going to absolutely destroy Kirk Cousins.
Oh my god. Like, you might want to consider taking that plexiglass box that he wants to play in and bring it onto the field.
So I feel bad for the offense of the Vikings because I like again they have good talent on there. Jefferson and Thielen are probably one of the better wide receiving core in the NFC. But if Chandler Jones puts up that same performance that he did yesterday, and maybe J.J. Watt can get get a run on what's his face Christian Darrisaw, it's gonna be lights out for the Vikings.
Yeah, like that Cardinals defense is going to be smothering Kirk Cousins, and like, oh, Kirk Cousins is such an average to below average quarterback, and I think that the Vikings realize that this year.
Go team retirement home.
Who's their backup quarterback? Do they still have that Mond guy?
Kellen Mond. Yeah, well, yeah, they drafted him this year. No, wait,
well,
no,
I mean, like, is he? Yeah, they drafted him this year, but I'm asking, is he their number 2 or number 3?
I believe he's their number 2.
Let's check.
2ourlads.com. Quarterback Kellen Mond. Yeah, he's their number 2 guy. In fact, they don't have a number 3.
Oh,
Is there one on the practice squad?
probably.
Yeah, Sean Mannion.
Okay. But yeah. Well, I'm picking the Cardinals. This is their game to lose at home.
Mm-hmm. Same. Like, I like this Cardinals team. They're gonna be really good. Like, why am I? Kyler Murray is just like, he looks like he's making that leap this year, and if like compounded with that defense, like, Cardinals are a scary team.
Yeah, possible offensive player of the year.
Possibly.
Yeah. I don't think he'll be MVP, but we'll see how we'll see how that goes. Again, this is the third year, and he's getting there. He's gonna be like the top QB in the NFC.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like, it's kind of cool to see the what's his face, Cliff Kingsbury offense finally, like, really reaching its potential.
Mm-hmm. And it's weird because I had I had no faith in the Cardinals. I had them go like 5-12, and I changed that to like 12-5 or something.
Hey, man.
I wouldn't say that much. But...
All right.
I'm gonna have to go back and like see what we like predicted for all these teams so that we can see if like how close we were.
Yeah. I'll make sure to do that when we get to the playoff predictions. All right, next. Titans Seahawks. First 4:25 game.
This is going to be tricky. This is two teams that are like both at the same level, which is to say, playoff contenders.
I
don't think they'll go far in the playoffs, but they could make them.
According to Moneyline and betting, no, they're not the same.
Oh, no?
Seahawks have the advantage?
Seahawks minus 250, Titans 200-ish.
Give us the like over or not those.
Yeah, over
spread.
and under.
Yeah, I'll give you the spread.
Yeah.
Okay, the spread is minus 5.5 for the Seahawks, plus 5.5 for the Titans.
Oh, that's not awful.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
still,
a one-possession game. Like, I think the Titans, like, I think that they can come back in this game. Like, because the Seahawks, that defense is still just sus. It is not good. And, like, if Derrick Henry, like, actually comes to play this time, like, look out. I'll take the Titans.
I like the Seahawks offense better. I'm going with them.
Same.
That's fair.
All right, next, this is game of the 4 o'clocks. Cowboys Chargers.
Man,
Chargers
we were
are
underestimating
really
how good. Yeah, I think we were underestimating how much Dak like improves that Cowboys team.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So here's my thing. Here's my thing. I'm not going to pick the Cowboys for 2 reasons. One, I want to see Magruder's face when his team goes 3-0 at the start of the season. Oh, that will be.
You mean
0-3?
Yeah, 0-3.
Do they put losses first in Australia?
No, I'm just hopped up in pain meds.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I had a tooth pull out, remember? That stuff hurts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also think Chargers are being slept on.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Wait, you said 0-3? Who do they play in week 3?
They play. Oh, jeez, they play the Chiefs.
No, they play the Eagles in week 3.
Wait, you're talking about the Chargers or the Cowboys?
Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm saying the Cowboys because you said, or because Kana said when
I can
like
hope.
he wants to see Magruder's face whenever they go 0-3.
I can hope.
Sure, but like, it's not necessarily a gimme.
I know it's not a gimme,
Yeah.
but still.
I honestly the standout for the Chargers, Rashawn Slater. Like, he is probably the best offensive line prospect this this season. 79. He got 79 plays against, I think, Chase Young, all zeros, 0 sacks, zero rushes. He was good.
He was really good, but also, like, not to give the Lions credit for literally anything, but goddamn Penei Sewell. Like, he was at left tackle against Nick Bosa.
Yeah.
And just, like, barely let anything get by him.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Anyway.
this is a tough one. But weirdly enough, I'm actually picking the Cowboys to win this one.
Dude, it's not weirdly enough or anything. Like, this could go either way.
Yeah, this is the coin flip game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers, but yeah, it is a close game.
I will not be surprised either way if the other team wins.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Taking the Chargers.
Okie dokie. Next, Sunday night game, Chiefs-Ravens.
Ooh. This game would have been a lot more exciting, like, a week ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
When we weren't like, oh man, the Ravens are kind of exposed.
Yeah, they have no running backs.
They're kind of leaning all their running.
They got Tyson Williams.
Oh.
Tyson Williams was pretty good, but they only gave him 9 carries.
They're kind of leaning all their running on one person.
And it's also their quarterback.
Yep.
Like, again, Lamar Jackson's good, but like, you can't keep relying on, on the run. I mean, at least Michael Vick had weapons, at least.
Here's the thing: if he gets hurt at any point during this season, that's their season blown.
And,
Who's their backup?
RG3.
No, RG3's in the booth now.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Baltimore depth chart. Isn't it that guy who like blew up in the preseason? Damn it, my thing is going very slow. Fuck off, ESPN. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Feel free to talk. Oh, never mind. Here it is. Oh yeah, Tyler Huntley.
Okay.
Yeah, he kicked ass in the preseason.
Oh, okay. So, okay, this is sort of breaking news only because I just saw it. NFL Players Association determined Josh Gordon has successfully completed his NFL Modern Treatment Program and has recommended to the NFL that he can be reinstated. Yep.
Dude, I feel like that happens every year.
Yeah, I know.
In the immortal words of Stephen A. Smith, he needs to stay off the weed.
Nah.
But maybe we should go to Buffalo. Weed's legal there.
I was gonna go with the Seahawks, but
He was with the
weed's
Seahawks
legal
before he got caught. But in this game, jeez, I would have said this would have been close if not for the week one. This one I'm kind of leaning on the Chiefs absolutely destroy them.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be destroying because Lamar Jackson is still really, 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 really good.
Yeah.
But like, Yeah, the Chiefs are so loaded. Like it's going to be hard for them to like
Yeah.
do much.
Yeah. So
For obvious reasons, we're all picking the Chiefs.
yes. Okay, and finally the Monday night game. Oh my gosh, what the heck? I thought this was gonna blow up, but after last Sunday, I don't know. Lions come to Lambeau to face the Packers.
Okay, so I'm looking at who's picked, like, on our little list thing we've got here. Voice, explain.
Justify.
Okay. From what I saw from the Lions against one of the best defenses in the league, I underestimated that the Lions do in fact have weapons. Like they have.
Wait, you mean the Lions who got all their points in garbage time?
And almost won.
Because the other team decided, oh no, it's garbage time. We don't need to worry. Wait a minute, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was definitely more of.
Even so, in the first quarter, they kept it close. But again,
not really selling.
Again, they were until the Deebo Samuel just took off. Like the Lions were neck and neck. If what happened yesterday, if the Packers need to show up, that they need to make they got to, like, I don't know if like their starters just forgot that it was Sunday and not a preseason game, or what, but if the Packers do not show up again and Hawkinson and Swift just run all over them, I'm taking an upset, the Lions over the Packers in Lambeau.
Dude, if the Lions win, then fucking Matt LaFleur is gonna get fired.
So here's my reason why I disagree with that. San Francisco went into garbage time mode in the fourth quarter because they were up by, how much was it? 30.
I think 24.
They were 38-17, and then in garbage time, Lions put on 16 points, where San Francisco put on 3.
And then all they had to do was get a first down, and they fumbled after the first down. And it would have been over. You do remember that all they had to do was just get a first down, and the game would have been over. They fumbled after crossing the first down line.
Classic.
I mean, yeah, but there's also the fact that Jared Goff's thrown 1 interception so far this season.
Okay, that's 1.
And the Packers are good at doing what exactly?
They're supposed to have a really good. They're supposed to have a really good defense.
You're not selling us.
Again, they're supposed to. But Packers should win this game. They should win this. But I'm predicting the Lions are going to absolutely embarrass them.
It's the Detroit Lions.
I know. That's why it's going to be embarrassing.
You are right. If the Lions beat the Packers, someone's getting their head removed.
It's gonna. I don't think that things are that dire yet. I don't think that like the Packers are going to blow this one to the Lions. Like, if they do, then shit is going to just completely self-destruct. And keep in mind, this is saying as somebody who thought the Packers were going to be like one of the worst teams in the league this year, granted without Aaron Rodgers. Like, I just don't see it happening. Like,
again,
Packers win, but it's closer than expected.
Again, I want to be wrong. I want the Packers to play like they were last year. But but if I see another, 29-10 performance, something needs to change.
Packers are 10.5-point favorites.
Yeah.
Also, keep in mind, it's happening in Lambeau. Packers are really good at Lambeau.
I know.
The spread, by the way, is between, the highest is 11 and the lowest is... No, the highest is 11.5, the lowest is 10.5.
But yeah, those are our picks for week 2. Come back next week. Well, I'll be coming back. I'll be coming back from vacation to discuss discuss week 3 with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So until
I
then,
won last week, by the way. I don't
What?
think we ever actually mentioned that. Yeah, I was above 500 for week 1, which I consider a great accomplishment. Because week 1 is always kind of a crapshoot with these kinds of things. But 9-7 for me.
I went 5-12.
5-11.
5-11.
There's only 16 games per week.
Right.
That throws off so much. With the 17 games in the season, there used to be such good symmetry. There's 16 games, and if they're on non-bye weeks, there are 16 games per week. It was nice and round and very symmetrical, and now it's ruined.
Do you want to know what's worse?
What's worse?
Expansion.
Yeah.
No. Oh, the league isn't going to expand anytime soon. They got 32 teams. Oh god, I just said. Oh. where would they expand to?
Canada.
Let's see. Yes, Canada. No. Let's see. Where else? Canada. There's a few places in America that could handle a team.
They were talking about Austin getting a team, but that was mostly because the Bills were having trouble getting stadium funding, so they might move the Bills.
It was just a negotiating ploy.
Yeah.
Still, that them saying, "Hey, we have a city in mind in Austin, Texas."
I kind of want to see St. Louis come back.
Poor St. Louis.
Coming back for a while.
Yeah.
They're not coming back for a while, and honestly, good for them. They have other things to worry about.
All right.
Instead of renovating the Metro or the HHH Dome.
Yep. But yes, we'll see you next time for week 3.